Okay, so we are talking today about how to dilate using a ruler. Okay, so you should have on your notebook, you should have your notebook out, you should have this drawn, and you should have a ruler in front of you. Okay, you need those things to do it. Okay, we are going to dilate this by, we're going to dilate this by 2. We're going to dilate this by 2. Okay? So, if you have this down, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to take your ruler and I want you to draw a line from A to B. I want you to draw a line from A to B.
Clear box.
Okay. Draw a line from A to B. Okay. Once you've drawn that line, I want you to measure it. And then I need an answer from someone. Inches or centimeters. Centimeters might be more accurate. 3.5 centimeters? Okay. So everybody's is going to be a little bit different, right? Because you're freehand drawing this. I'm going to use Madeline's stuff for this one, and I'll use somebody else for the next triangle, okay? So Madeline got that this was 3.5 centimeters. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a line, another line, from A to C. We're going to draw a line from A to C. And we're going to measure it in centimeters. Madeline, as soon as you have it, 2 centimeters? What do we think we're going to do next, guys?
A to D.
We're going to do A to D. That's right. We're going to draw a line from A to D, and we're going to measure it. Now, whenever you have it. 6 centimeters. Ooh. Okay. Now, we're going to just use, I'm just going to use 6 centimeters for this one, just to give you an example, okay? And then you guys will do it on your own. We are going to take 6 centimeters, and we're going to multiply it by 2. How much do we get? 12. 12. Okay, so now I am going to draw a line from A that measures 12. Okay? It needs to be from A, not from D, from A. That's very important. Drawing it from D is one of the biggest mistakes people make. This is 12 centimeters long. It's double.
So we're doing our numbers.
You're doing your numbers. Yeah, you don't have to, or you can, do Madeline's if you want. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to draw a line from A. That's how much? 2 times 2 is what?
4.
4. So we're going to draw a line that's 4 centimeters.
Wait, does it have to go like A or D?
That's fine. It just has to be double. Remember, you're measuring it from A. So A to C is 2. A to my new C. And remember, we are making this right here, this is your new D, D prime. This is your new C, C prime. Okay? And then I'm going to draw a line from A to B is 3.5. What's 3.5 times 2? 7. I'm going to draw one that is 7 units. And that's going to be my new B prime. Yes?
So no new A prime?
Nope. A is your starting point, right? We're just moving that triangle. We're making that triangle bigger.
Oh,
Okay. Do you guys need another minute, or do you got this so far?
I got it.
We got it? Okay. Now, see A, B, C, and D? I am going to make a triangle facing it. See? Now that triangle should be twice as big. And to see if we did it right, we're going to go back over here. Madeline, can you measure the distance between C and D on yours? What, 5? Okay, so we have 5 centimeters here. Okay, now I want you to measure the distance between C prime and D prime. What should it be, guys? 10. So it should be 10 centimeters. If it's not, like, stretch it a little bit. It's just your measurements were a little bit off. I'm not multiplying anything. I'm seeing that the distance between C and D is 5 centimeters, and then I'm measuring the distance between C and D prime, and it should be 10 centimeters, right? Because it's twice as big.
Oh,
Okay. Once you're done with this, finish it up. We're going to do one more together, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. Okay? So there's lots of measurements. You should have lots of measurements written down. Okay, I'm going to make this disappear. And I'm going to put up a new one that you need to draw. So I know it's small, but I want to keep it small. But we've got A, B, C, D again. So you want a small one in your upper right-hand corner. And we're going to dilate it by 0.5, negative 0.5. Is that going to be a enlargement or a reduction? Because it's less than 1, right? Okay, who wants to give me the units this time? Layla? Okay. All right. So, Layla, the first thing you need to measure once you've drawn this is the distance between A and B. Centimeters, correct? Centimeters, please. That is 3 3/4. All right, let's just say 3.5. Yeah. That's 3.5 centimeters. Okay. Next, I want you to measure A to C. A to C. Shh. Focus up here. You should be doing this on your own right now. You should be measuring A to C. What did you get?
it's like 2.5.
Okay. Okay. And finally, Layla, I need you to measure A to D. Four. Okay. Now, this is going to look a little crazy. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, I'm going to make this bigger and move it just so you can see it better. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, this is just going to take a minute. I just really want you to be able to see this. Okay, so we're gonna read those measurements one more time, but I'm gonna write them off to the side so you guys can see this better. A to B is what? 3.5. A to C, 2.5. And A to D, 4. Okay, we're going negative 0.5. All the negative means is we're going in this opposite direction. Okay? So, I am going to So I am going to, instead of 3.5, what's half of 3.5? 1.25. So I'm going to go in this direction, just 1.25.
So do you time
Okay.
it? Or
So you're timesing each of these by 0.5. And then you're measuring, but you got to measure in the opposite direction, so it's a little bit complicated. Then, okay, what's 2.5 times 0.5? Half of 2.5 is?
1.25?
So, wait, let's go back. No, that was good. Who's got a calculator in front of them?
Oh, 75.75.
So, 3.5 times 0.5, what do you get? Put in your calculator. 3.5 times 0.5, what do we get? 1.75. Okay, good. And then we're going to go in this direction, and we get 1.25, right? And then we're going to go in this direction, and half of 4 is 2, correct?
Yeah.
And this is my new C, my new D, my new B. Therefore, I have my new triangle. Okay? So, it went negative, so it went down. And it was half as big, so it's small. How are we feeling? Remember how we check? I'm going to measure C to D, and then I'm going to measure my new C to D. It should be half as big. So if this is 2, this should be 1. Okay? All right, you have the rest of the hour. You have 3 in front of you, so you don't have to draw your triangle or your point. So you have 3 in front of you. And then 4 is your challenge one. You have to make your own shape and center of dilation and dilate it by a negative scale factor of your choice. You can try like -2. Okay, so that is what you're doing. And then your homework is just stuff on trapezoids. It should give you the equation right there to be able to figure it out. If you have questions, please let me know. Get started.